Now approving a CBI probe into the bus deal. We'll go across to Piyush as well for more details, but we've also accessed that complaint letter that was received by the governor, and now the governor having approved this particular probe into the whole matter. And Madhurima also joining us on the phone line. Madhurima, if you could give us more details as to the irregularities which will now be probed by the CBI in this DTC bus deal. All right, we'll try to go across to Madhurima again, but closely tracking all the updates on this big story that we are tracking. The CBI probe, which will now be initiated in the bus procurement by the Delhi government, with the LG now approving this probe after that complaint letter that was received by the Delhi governor. And this, in fact, the complaint letter which has also been accessed, the operative part of this letter being that the appointment of Minister of Transport as the chairman of Committee for Tendering and Procurement of Buses by the DTC in a premeditated manner. Madhurima is back with us. Madhurima, if you could talk to us more about this gross irregularities which are now under scanner of the CBI.
This particular incident has brought the Aam Aadmi Party government in the national capital under the scanner once again, even after the excise policy row that had really rattled the Aam Aadmi Party government. And the BJP had also pounced on it very hard against the Aam Aadmi Party government. After this, now this particular inquiry that has been given a nod by the Lieutenant Governor of the national capital, a CBI investigation in this will be initiated soon, because the permission in this connection has been given. For our viewers, let me also decipher the details of it, that this particular complaint was brought in by the Chief Secretary. Similarly, in the excise policy also, it was the Chief Secretary who had highlighted the loopholes. Once again, the loopholes have been highlighted by the Chief Secretary, that the procurement of 1,000 low-base buses...
Madhurima, I'm sorry, just hold your thoughts for a moment. We have BJP Shehzad Poonawalla also joining us. Sir, now the alleged irregularities with regard to this DTC bus deal is now under the scanner of the CBI, if I can get your response.
You see, this is a government that deserves the gold medal for Ghotala. Not a Padma Bhushan, not a Bharat Ratna, but a gold medal for Ghotala, because in every department you have a Ghotala. You remember the Hawala Ghotala? Satyendra Jain is still in jail. Then there's the Sharab Ghotala. Manish Sisodia won't answer a single question despite the big exposes that have come across, because despite the 15 questions that have been asked. And then there is the classroom Ghotala, on which there's a CVC inquiry report. So every department there is a Ghotala, and now this is yet another Ghotala. But as usual, Aam Aadmi Party will say A, B, C, D. A for advertising, B for Bhashtachar, C for cover-up of that Bhashtachar, and D for deviation. They will come, divert, play the victimhood card, whataboutery card, but they will not answer the questions, and that is their standard operating procedure.
Yes, and also if we talk specifically of this complaint letter also that we've accessed, which mentions that the appointment of Minister of Transport as a chairman of the Committee for Tendering and Procurement of Buses was done in a premeditated manner. This is, of course, one of the many allegations which are quite serious when we talk about the Delhi government and the procurement of these buses.
Look, all of these allegations are not just allegations. In fact, the complaint, as your reporter was rightly pointing out, has been sent to the Chief Secretary. And the Chief Secretary, I believe, has finalized a report on this. That was the way in which the liquor Ghotala also, the Chief Secretary report was the basis of the ordering of the CBI probe. So this has gone through an administrative judicial process where these facts and allegations have been confirmed. So these are real important charges and illegalities that have taken place. The Aam Aadmi Party government, however, will not answer this. They don't even answer the CVC inquiry report which Arnab Goswami showed on TV about the classroom Ghotala. They won't answer the Chief Secretary report that your channel showed about the liquor Ghotala. They won't answer the High Court orders on the Hawala Ghotala of Satyendra Jain. Satyendra Jain is in jail for the last 3.5 months. Court orders have come against it. But they still say that it is vendetta politics. It's being done to target us. This is only because they're doing some great work. We have seen their great work in Punjab and Delhi anyways. That's not the issue. But the issue is that they won't answer a single question because they are a government of Gotala, by Gotala, for Gotala.
All right, thank you. We leave it at that. So Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP also responding to this whole case, the whole matter with the LG now approving a CBI inquiry into the alleged irregularities in the DTC bus deal. Madhurima continues to be with us. Madhurima, any reactions coming in from the app as of now when we talk about this DTC deal and the CBI probe which will now be initiated?
Well, the Aam Aadmi Party has not retorted in the fashion that it is in a habit of retorting, because we've seen even in the excise policy case, as soon as the BJP used to hold a press conference, there used to be a counter press conference from the Aam Aadmi Party. Now the BJP has aggravated its attack on the Aam Aadmi Party, as we just heard Shehzad Poonawalla. Then we have a Delhi BJP spokesperson Harish Khurana also attacking the Aam Aadmi Party, asserting that once again the Aam Aadmi Party, in just the span of few months, it is the third scam under which the Aam Aadmi Party is being questioned. We'll have to wait and watch as to what really Aam Aadmi Party will have to present against the Lieutenant Governor's nod that has been given to this particular complaint that has been filed by the Chief Secretary. Because then the Aam Aadmi Party will have to come out and explain the entire procurement process of the 1,000 buses, and why was the appointment of the Transport Minister as somebody on an authoritative level in this entire procurement process was made, and what was the idea behind it, and how did the procurement take place, how did the tender was called out, who all were given the tender, what was the procedure, who were the beneficiaries. All these nitty-gritties will have to be tabled by the Aam Aadmi Party government, so as to make sure that all the questions that are being now tabled by the Chief Secretary and the allegations that are being leveled by the Bharatiya Janata Party are being cleared out, because it is not good for the Aam Aadmi Party.
Yes.
Because first,
Madhurima, stay with us. We have Manjinder Singh Sirsa also joining us. Sir, thank you for speaking to us. If I can get your response on this DTC bus deal, which is now under scanner, with the LG now approving a CBI inquiry into this whole case.
जी हाँ, these 1,000 buses were procured और जो AMC दी गई थी वो AMC इतनी उसको एक्सेस अमाउंट दिया गया कि वो एक बस की प्राइस के बराबर बन जाती है। ये शायद ही आज तक देश में कभी हुआ हो कि जितने की बस है उससे ज्यादा की AMC बन चुकी है, जो एनुअल मेंटेनेंस जो चार्जेस हैं। तो इसमें बड़ा स्पष्ट था कि बाकी स्टेट ने भी बसेस खरीदी हैं। इसमें तो चलो शराब में तो कुछ कह सकते हैं कि ऐसा नहीं था वैसा ही, तो बड़ा सिंपल है। अगर 2 करोड़ बस एक स्टेट खरीदता है, दूसरा स्टेट खरीदता है, तीसरा खरीदता है, तो सबका बराबर ही होगा। तो ऐसे में आम आदमी पार्टी की दिल्ली सरकार की परचेजिंग जो थी वो कई गुना कैसे बढ़ गई, क्योंकि अंडर टेबल इसके अंदर बहुत बड़ा पैसे का लेन देन किया गया था। इसलिए ये जरूरी था, और मेरे को इस बात की खुशी है कि कम से कम आज देश के लोगों को पता तो चलना शुरू हुआ कि किस तरह से ईमानदारी का चोला पहनकर ये लोग हर तरह की करप्शन कर रहे थे और फिर भी ईमानदार बन रहे थे। तो आज इनकी सच्चाई सारी सामने आनी शुरू हुई। अब देखना अरविंद केजरीवाल जी अब बसों की सफाई देने की बजाय कभी न्यूयॉर्क पहुंच जाएंगे, कभी मध्य प्रदेश की बात करेंगे, कभी गुजरात की, कभी महाराष्ट्र की, कभी उत्तर प्रदेश की। अगर नहीं करेंगे तो केवल और केवल बस क्यों इतनी महंगी ली, इसका जवाब नहीं देंगे वो कभी।
जी और मनजिंदर सिंह सिरसा जी, अगर हम इस कंप्लेन लेटर की बात करें जो कि लिखा गया था 9 जून 2022 को, मेजर बहुत सारे इश्यूज फ्लैग करे हैं। इसमें बात करें तो मिनिस्टर की अपॉइंटमेंट से लेकर DIMTS से लेकर बहुत सारे घोटाले जो बोले कि यहाँ पे इरेगुलरिटीज हुई हैं। ये काफ़ी सीरियस चार्जेस हैं जो आप लीडर्स को जवाब देना पड़ेगा।
सीरियस चार्जेस इसलिए हैं, जैसे मैंने आपको पहले कहा कि बहुत सारे इश्यूज हैं, लेकिन एक बड़ा सिंपल और प्लेन इश्यू ये है कि जिस तरीके से बाकी स्टेट्स भी आती हैं और जो बस हैं उसकी AMC बस से ही कहीं ज्यादा बनकर रह गई। तो इसलिए ये बड़ा एक स्पष्ट और साफ सी बात है कि क्या कारण हुआ कि एकदम से जितने की बस है उतनी AMC बनती जा रही है। तो क्या कारण रहा, कौन था, क्यों ऐसा हुआ? तो स्पष्ट है कि मंत्री और बाकी लोगों ने मिलकर जो भी डील की, उस डील के तहत इन लोगों को बस प्राइस के साथ साथ AMC को इतना इंक्रीज किया गया ताकि अंडर टेबल बहुत बड़ा पैसे का लेन देन हो सके चुनाव के लिए।
यस, ऑल राइट। मनजिंदर